Yes, children, I am Vinod Mittal from Springfield Public School, and we will continue our lecture for the exercise 4.3, question number 4. Quietly different question. Construct three equations starting with x equal to 2. So, x equal to 2. Question number 4, exercise 4.3. We need to form three equations. So this is already one equation. This is an equation also, and this is the value of x also. Sometimes we get such type of questions in the book. Find the value of 5xy for x equal to 2. So x equal to 2, that is value also, and that is equation also, because it consists equal to sign. So it is an equation also. So similar type of three more equation we need to form by taking x equal to 2. And to form the equation, what we can do? We can multiply both sides with any number. We can divide both sides by any number. We can add both sides same number. We can subtract same number from both sides. So these are the some operations which we can form to make new equation. Like I can multiply both sides by 10. So 10x is equal to 20. So this is another equation. This is another equation made from the same equation, x equal to 2. I can add 5 both sides. 10x plus 5 is equal to 20 plus 5, 25. This is another equation. I can multiply both sides, or I can divide both sides. I can divide by 5 both sides. So x upon 5 is equal to 2 upon 5. From the basic equation, we can divide both sides by 5. So this is third equation. So infinite equations I can form by this given equation. Infinite. So it doesn't matter whether your answer match with the answer given in the book at the end or not, but your solution should be the proper. That matters. Answer doesn't matter, but your concept matter. This is such kind of question number 4. Now come to the next exercise. The second part you will do by your own. Second part of the same question you will do by your own. And don't think that your answers are not matching with the answer given in the book. Use the concept. Concept must be the right one. Answer doesn't matter. Now the next exercise, that is related to formation of equations. Formation of equations. Sentences are given in English, and we need to convert it in the form of equation. We need to write the sentences in mathematical language. Automatically it will become equation. Like the first question, third part, C part. First question, C part. If I take 3/4 of a number, if I take 3/4 of a number and add 3 to it, and add 3 to it. I get 21. I get 21. So first question, C part, how to form the equation. So again, now there are two parts of the same question. First is understanding part, second is writing the equation. First we need to understand, then we need to write. So first understanding part, I take 3/4 of a number, which number? We don't know. Any one number is there. If I take 3/4 of that number and add 3 to it, then I get 21. So this is a number, any number. So this number we will suppose as x. This number which we don't know, we will suppose it as x. 3/4, last में th. 3/4 will be written as 3/4. And of means multiply. This of means multiply 3/4 of x and add 3 to it plus 3. I get 21. It means the answer equal to 21. Answer will be equal to 21. So this is understanding part. When we are doing these questions with the help of pencil, you can read the statement and do write with the pencil in the question whatever understanding you have regarding the mathematical language. Then start writing. Let the number is equal to x according to question. 3/4 of x, 3/4 multiply x plus 3 is equal to 21. 3/4 into x means x is not having any denominator, so 1 is there. So it will be 3x upon 4 plus 3 is equal to 21. So this is my equation form on the basis of given language. Take any other example of the same question like G part. Anwar thinks of a number. If he takes away 7 from 5/2 of the number, the result is 23. So G part. Anwar thinks of a number. So which number Anwar is thinking? We don't know. So we will suppose that that number will be x. So the number thought by Anwar is x. If he takes away 7 from, the number written after from will be written first. The rule of subtraction. From 5/2 of the number, the number means the number thought by Anwar. So 5/2 of x minus 7 is equal to 23. So G part. Let the number thought by Anwar is equal to x. According to question, the number written after from is 5 upon 2 of the number. 5 upon 2 of means multiply. The number means that the number thought by Anwar, x. So 5 upon 2 into x. And takes away 7, that is minus 7, is equal to 23. Because the meaning of is means is equal to, result is means is equal to 23. Now solve it. X will be multiplied by 5 like the previous question. 5x upon 2 minus 7 equal to 23. So this is the equation formed on the basis of the language given in the book. Now again question number 1. Same question, because it was written in the question that set up the equation and solve then to find the unknown number. We need to solve it also. Again come to the third part, and then we will do the G part. Third part. Let the number is equal to x. Let the number is equal to x. According to question, three-fourth of a number, add 3. 3/4 of number plus 3 is equal to 21, and we had formed the equation 3x upon 4 plus 3 equal to 21. Up to this we have learned earlier how to make this equation. Now it is also written, solve the equation. Solve the equation means solution of the equation, finding the value of this x. So to find out this x, first of all we will shift this 3 to the other side. It is plus 3 here, it will be minus 3. So 3x upon 4 is equal to 21 minus 3. So 3x upon 4 is equal to 18. Now shift this 4 to that side. It is dividing here, it will be multiply over there. 3x is equal to 18 into 4. 3x equal to 72. 18 4 is 72. Now shift this 3 to that side. So 3x equal to 72, x equal to 72 upon 3, 3 2 is 6, 3 4 is x equal to 24. So this is the solution of the equation. So in every part you need to form the equation and then do the solution. Like G part. In the G part we have learned how to make the equation. Now we will solve the equation also, G part. Let the number thought by Anwar is equal to x. According to question, 5 upon 2 of x -7 equal to 23. So 5x upon 2 minus 7 equal to 23. Up to here we have learned earlier in the same video. Now we are going to solve this equation. And to solve this equation, first -7 you can shift to that side. It is -7. Over there it will become +7. So 5x upon 2 is equal to 23 plus 7. It will be 30. So 5x upon 2 is equal to 30. And in the same step you can shift this 2 from this side to that side, multiply 2. So in this step we have done 23 plus 7, 30, and this 2 we have shifted to that side. It is dividing, so it will be multiplied here. And in the next step, 5x equal to 32, sorry 60, 32 is 60. Now shift this 5 to that side. X equal to 5 is multiplying with x, so it will be divided over there. 5 12 ja. So x equal to 12 is the solution of the equation. Now story problems are there in question number 2 as well as in question number 3. Story problem. Question number 2, A part. So again there are two things in the same question. First is understanding, second is writing the question. Understanding, that is a different thing, and then writing the question, writing in a way which mathematics allow us to write in this way. The teacher tells the class that highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. Highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? So teacher tells, question number 2, teacher tells highest marks obtained by a student in her class is equal to, highest marks is equal to twice the lowest marks, twice the lowest marks plus 7, and this highest score is 87. This highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? This need to be found out. This is question mark. So this is what we are doing. We are doing the understanding level. We are understanding the language, because now we need to suppose one thing as x. तो ये बच्चों के लिए बड़ी प्रॉब्लम रहती है कि x किसको सपोज करें. तो स्टार्टिंग में आप थोड़ा सा याद रख सकते हो. तो इतनी बात याद रखनी है कि जो चीज़ छोटी होती है या तो हम उसको x सपोज करते हैं, या जो चीज़ निकालनी होती है उसको x सपोज करते हैं. ये स्टार्टिंग के लिए. बाद में धीरे धीरे अपने आप आपको पता चल जाएगा भी x किसको लेना है, y, x, y, z या कोई भी वेरिएबल आपने किसको लेना है, धीरे धीरे बाद में पता चल जाएगा. लेकिन स्टार्टिंग में आप याद रख सकते हो कि जो चीज़ छोटी होती है उसको x लेते हैं, या जो चीज़ निकालनी होती है उसको x सपोज करते हैं. सो here it is written that find the lowest marks, so we will suppose the lowest marks as x. So this is understanding level. First we will understand the question. Now we will write the question. Let the lowest marks is equal to x. According to question, now in the according to question we will write x twice the x, 2x plus 7 is equal to 87. That we will write here. According to question, 2x plus 7 is equal to 87. So this is understanding part. Now you can cut it or rub it. There is no need to write in the fair notebook. This is only for understanding. We will write in the fair notebook from here. Let the lowest marks is equal to x. According to question, 2x plus 7 equal to 87. Now solve the equation. Shift this 7 to this side to this side. 2x is equal to 87 minus 7. So it will be 80. 2 will be dividing over there. X is equal to 80 divided by 2. 2 40 ja. X equal to 40. Therefore, now the answer line. Therefore, lowest marks are 40. So do write this answer line also. Don't stop your question or solution up to this level. After writing this, you need to write answer line also. Always remember, in such type of questions, at the last you need to write this answer line. Now C part. Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. So who is scoring low? Naturally Rahul is scoring low. Question number 2. C part. Sachin scored twice as many runs as Rahul. So Sachin scored double the Rahul. So who is making minimum score or lowest score? That is Rahul. And we have learned that whatever is lowest, that will be supposed as x. Just now we have learned. So we will write Rahul. Let Rahul score is equal to x. Therefore, Sachin's score will be 2x. If he is making x, then he will make 2x. Together, their runs fell too short of a double century. Together, their runs, according to question. The total of the score of both the players together their runs is equal to what is written in the question? Too short of a double century. Double century means 200. Too short means minus 2. So together their runs are too short of a double century. Too short of a double century. That is 2 less than double century. 198. So it is x plus 2x 3x and it is 198. X equal to 198 upon 3. 3 6 ja 18, 3 6 ja 18. X equal to 66. So x equal to 66 means what is x? X is the score of Rahul. Therefore, Rahul's score which is x is equal to 66. Sachin's score is equal to 2x. That is 2 multiply x, 2 multiply x, 2 multiply 66, and it is 132. And you can even check 66 plus 132, it will be 198. That is cross checking. Similarly, you will do the question number 3 also. Any one part I am doing. Like first part, Irfan says that he has 7 marbles. Question number 3, A part. So first is understanding level. Irfan says that he has it. It means in the understanding we are understanding the language. Irfan has 7 marbles more than 5 times the marble Parmeet has. Irfan has is equal to 7 marbles more than 5 times the marble Parmeet has. 5 times the marble Parmeet has. So this is what the statement is telling us. Irfan has 37 marbles. So Irfan has 37 marbles. So now it becomes 37 is equal to 7 marbles more than 5 times the marbles Parmeet has. We don't know how many marbles Parmeet has. So Parmeet's marble we will suppose as x. So it will become 5 times x. 5 times x means 5 multiply x. Times means multiply. Times means multiply. 5x. 5x. Because the number written after than will be written first. The number written after than will be written first. The number written after from will be written first. From in case of subtraction, than in case of addition. So 5x plus 7. So this will be our equation. So this is understanding part. So this we will do in rough to understand the question. Now we will start writing the question. So from where we will start? We will start let Parmeet has is equal to x marbles. According to question, we will write this equation. 5x plus 7 is equal to 37. So now solve the equation. 7 should be shifted to that side. 5x equal to 37 minus 7. So it will be 30 and 5 will be in the division. X equal to 30 divided by 5. 5 6 is 30. X equal to 6. So X denotes to the marble that Parmeet has. So in the last we will write the answer line. Therefore Parmeet has 6 marbles. And the last question, that is question number 4, that is a riddle. एक पहेली वहां दी हुई है, तो वो आपने देखनी है सॉल्व करके, क्योंकि पहेलियां करने में हमें बड़ा मजा आता है। एक पहेली मैं देता हूं आपको, आप 1 से लेके 10 तक कोई भी नंबर सोच लो। सोच लिया? अब जो भी नंबर आपने सोचा 1 से लेके 10 तक कोई भी, अब उसका डबल कर दो। कर दिया? अब उसमें 8 मार्क्स मेरे भी ऐड कर लो। जो भी नंबर आया उसमें 8 मार्क्स मेरे भी ऐड कर लो। कर लिए? अब जो भी टोटल आया उसमें से आधे नंबर भगवान को दे दो। दे दिए? अच्छा, जो नंबर आपने शुरू में लिए थे अपने, वो भी निकाल लो उसमें से। निकाल लिए? अब आपके पास 4 बचा होगा। कितना बचेगा? 4। सो दिस इज आल्सो रिडल, एंड दिस रिडल इज बेस्ड ऑन दिस चैप्टर। तो सोचते रहो कि ये रिडल कैसे बनी। आप अपने दोस्तों पे ट्राई करो। बड़े नंबर भी ले सकते हो, 10 से ऊपर भी ले सकते हो, लेकिन फिर उतनी ज्यादा डिफिकल्टी, उतनी ज्यादा कैलकुलेशन हो जाएगी। दैट्स ऑल, कंप्लीट दिस चैप्टर, enjoy the lockdown period. We will meet then in the next video. Thank you.